Well, from busy to below average, that's my headline for this hurricane season so far. We do have a hurricane to potentially talk about. We'll get that in a second, but I want to show you this chart. It's something I usually share on my Instagram and Facebook page every couple of weeks to show us where we're at compared to average. You see what Beryl did, really big spike in the beginning of hurricane season as far as accumulated cyclone energy, total energy. You can see we didn't really get much over the last couple months besides Ernesto. And right now we're here below the average for hurricane season. But let me talk about Invest 97L. Right now is a 50% chance to form in this shape right here, ellipse, circle, whatever you want to call it, over the next 2 days. That was over the next 2 days. This is over the next 7 days, so there's high confidence that something will form. So let's get into what's happening right now. There's a tiny tropical wave axis that is just off the coast of Honduras. Let's pause it right about here. You can see more deep convection going on right now and not a lot going on here in the Gulf. There's something that's going on there. Let me show you on our water vapor. Yeah, there's a lot of dry air there, but a lot of deep tropical moisture. Now the battle over the next 48, 36 hours will be this moisture pushing into this dry air, which will limit its development, which is a good thing, over the next coming couple of days. So there's a high pressure system. Notice how the low pressure system comes down. That will help the steering flow of the potential tropical cyclone, this potential tropical system. And notice how it tries to kick it out further to the east. This is what I think will probably happen here. There's an uncertainty about where and when this stuff happens because it is so far out. This is 5 days out. So we're still in a lot of uncertainty right here. And then that low, this low will linger, and the other low could linger as well. There's a lot of things that could potentially change with this system. And from then on, I couldn't really say anything with confidence of what will happen with this system. Let's take a look at the spaghetti plots. They are just coming out now. And take a look how tight they are. Now, I wouldn't express this in the form of confidence, like we know it's going to be between here and here, but you see the models kind of showing that right now that's the current thinking of it, but I do think I lean further more east for these particular models, but we don't quite know that just yet. Overall, the area that does get it is going to get a decent amount of rainfall. That's what we expect from these systems. 2 to 3. I wouldn't doubt some areas getting 5 inches of rainfall. Notice towards us in Starkville, only about 2 inches of rain. Towards Meridian, 2.5 inches of rain, and then some areas not as much. And we need the rain. We need it. We're under a 2 out of 4 drought here in Starkville. In Houston and Chickasaw County, a 1 out of 4 drought. Eupora, a 1 out of 4 drought as well. So we certainly need the rain, but we may not get a whole bunch from it because it may head out a little bit further east. So overall, tropical conditions are going to be possible. Yes, again, Francine feels like it was just yesterday or last week because it was. Timing for us is going to be this Friday into the weekend. And what we should do now, stay up to date, stay on my Facebook page. Okay? I update you every day and when I can. And don't compare this to Francine. Okay, yeah, it wasn't, Francine wasn't that bad for us. Yeah, we got some gusty winds, a couple trees fell down. Stick away from the comparisons because Starkville got a little bit lucky, an inch and a half of rain. Some areas got more like 5, 6. They got some pretty good flooding. So those are my 3 main takeaways. I'll continue to update you as things change.